Today's video is inspired by one of my subscribers, Sab or Sabe. I'm sorry, I'm not really sure how it is that I say it. You suggested videos on more than one occasion about turning 30, how it is to deal with aging, what it is that I've learned about beauty in my industry, and also body confidence and things like that. I decided, yes, I am somebody that really loves being in their 30s. As of right now, this is my favorite age. I've seen a lot of people, friends and family, that go through some type of a depression or just become really sad about turning 30. I want to make this a two-part video because I feel like a lot of the sadness, a lot of the 20s nostalgia is psychological. But if you want to see the other side of dealing with not being a teenager anymore or being in your 20s, yeah, subscribe, because part 2 of this video, make sure you subscribe because that's going to be my next upload. So tip number 1, please don't be angry at me for making this so basic, but this is so important, guys. Water. Okay, make sure you drink your water. Please drink your water. Also, part of it is genetics, but you can kind of always tell people that do and don't drink a lot of water. It's really important. And while I'm at it, you guys, not all water is created equal. Like, especially if you live in the city like I do, the water that comes out of your faucet is not good for you. This is the easiest, simplest thing you can do for yourself. Get some nice water. And it doesn't have to be, Evian. It doesn't have to be Fiji. Just because it comes in a bottle, just because you bought it at the store, doesn't mean that it's good water. Yeah, drink your water, stay hydrated. So that is my first tip. With that, sleep. Okay? Sleep is really important. I need to take my own advice. I do not sleep enough, so I need to take a sleep aid. Obviously, it's not natural for my body to be up all night and sleeping during the day, so I have difficulty sleeping. I take this. It really helps. These I got at Walgreens, I believe, and it has melatonin, biotin, collagen, vitamin A, C, and E. Although I kid you not, like literally last night while I was in bed, I saw something on the news about how melatonin may not be safe in the quantities that Americans are now taking them. But my point was, sleep, guys. Try to get like 8 to 9 hours of sleep. It doesn't matter if you take vitamins or if you're putting all these creams on your face. If you're not getting enough sleep, your body does not have that time to just like replenish itself. Sleep also goes hand in hand with working out. If you're working out when you sleep, that's when your muscles are growing. So, it's just something to really consider. It's super important. Yeah, just make sure you get your sleep. Like I said, I need to take my own advice because I do not sleep enough. It's a struggle for me, but this is what I'm taking, and so far I really like it. Although, like I said, I did see on the news that it might not be the greatest. All right, so this next one is airborne, and it doesn't have to be airborne. I highly recommend a diet or supplements that are high in vitamin C. Right now I'm taking airborne. This is just what I have. I used to eat these a lot when I was in my 20s for my acne. That's another story. Maybe I'll make a video on cystic acne and how to live with that, because that is awful. Or honestly, any multivitamin, but vitamin C is just so good for you. In the mornings, I will take an entire lemon. I don't have any issues with drinking sour stuff, and I will squeeze like an entire lemon into my water and drink that before my coffee. I am obsessed with coffee. I know that coffee caffeine is really not good for you at all. Actually, look into it. They say it has the same exact effects as drugs. But anyways, I will drink basically a lemonade with no sugar in the mornings just to get that vitamin C, and it just makes me feel like I'm doing something really good and healthy for myself. I'm not gonna act like I am somebody that is like the best eater in the world. I love food, I love carbs, I love dairy, I love red meats, okay? But at the same time, I do like my fruits and my vegetables. And even though I like it, sometimes it's not super easy to get them all in. So this is what I have been drinking for the past year. I like this a lot. It does have a protein taste. Let me put this right here. I got this at Publix. It's raw, it's organic. It has live probiotics in it and no sugars. It doesn't have any dairy. It's gluten-free. I love this stuff. It's a meal replacement. I try to replace one of my meals because it doesn't have to be this one. Just make sure that when you are buying a meal replacement, if you are using a meal replacement, to read what's on there, because sometimes what is advertised in the front isn't necessarily what's happening inside. But yeah, this is the one that I use. Like I said, it's got probiotics in it. And while I'm on the conversation of probiotics, I just ran out of my kombucha yesterday. I usually have this big jug of kombucha. Kombucha is so good for you. You don't have to drink kombucha to get your probiotics in. I like to do it in the mornings on an empty stomach. I do know that they have tablets that you can buy with probiotics. Again, make sure you do your research when you're buying supplements, because not everything that's advertised is what it actually is. Sometimes they really are playing us. So if you're anything like me and you are somebody, because I still smoke cigarettes from time to time. I really enjoy red wine and martinis and champagne and coffee, and sometimes I will have dairy. So this stuff, I feel like, really just helps. Maybe one day I will find the willpower to cut off champagne and red wine and coffee. As I'm saying it, I'm thinking it's probably not gonna happen, okay? Anyways, so let's get into the other side of this video. You guys, sunscreen. I live in Florida, all right? Another thing with sunscreen is, this isn't even the one that I use, honestly. I use a spray. Sunscreen is super important. I can't believe that there are still people tanning in 2022. They are tanning, like, what are you doing? And you know what? I can't say anything. When I was a teenager, I used to tan, and people would tell me all the time, "Oh, that's so bad for your skin. It's so bad for your skin." I stopped tanning in my early 20s. So thank God that I stopped doing that. I have some sun damage on my arms. You're probably not gonna be able to pick it up on here. I have what they call aging spots on your chest, and as soon as these popped up, I was like, I'm done. I am done. Yeah, I was like, we're done. We're done with the tanning. So I haven't done this in a while. So this is what I recommend is, you know, a fake tan if you want that glowy, vacation-y looking skin. This isn't even really good stuff. You can go get a spray tan, literally anything but frying your skin in the sun. It's a very stupid idea. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's stupid. I did it. I used to do it because I had such bad acne that I felt like, oh, this is so stupid. I was like frying my skin to dry up my acne. And I also really like the way my butt looked when I was tan. It's not worth it. A fake tan is the way to go, all right? Sunscreen, this is not the sunscreen that I use. I don't like doing this thing with the sunscreen, because you need to reapply. That's another thing that people don't know, is that you need to reapply sunscreen in like every 2 hours, I believe. And if you keep doing the lotion stuff, it'll kind of clump up. If anybody knows of any good stuff, please let me know. So I actually use the aerosol can, and it kind of looks shiny, so I kind of like the way that looks too. While I'm talking about protecting your skin from the sun, let's see if this will focus. It's not gonna focus. I also always wear a base that has SPF already in the foundation. It really helps a lot. And even though in this video, like, I've got my chest exposed, typically walk around like this, literally ever. This is just because it's YouTube, it's not real life. Like I said, I have like sunspots or age spots on my chest. I avoid the sun beating down on my chest. In fact, I even have some breezy long sleeve shirts, because your hands and your arms will get wrecked in Florida from the sun. It doesn't even have to be Florida, honestly. Like, the sun will eat up out your skin. Cover up. If you want to dress sexy and sensual and like show off your goodies, do it at night when the sun's not out, okay? I need to buy more of these. Hats are really good to protect your skin from the sun. And I think they're cute. You might look a little bit extra, but I don't mind being extra, you know. give people something good to look at. And then I always have sunglasses. Look how extra I look. This I do for real. This isn't just for like you guys. This is like a staple in my wardrobes. Yeah, so the sunglasses will obviously protect your skin from the sun. It'll also stop you from making this face, okay? When you're outside or like squinting your eyes, all that stuff will highly suggest what they call resting bitch face. It might not make you a lot of friends, but at least your face won't get crinkled. So while I'm talking about that, I do anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes in the mornings of face yoga. I do it when my family is not home because I get really embarrassed. You look kind of silly doing it. I feel like my boyfriend has cameras in my apartment because he's always making fun of me and I don't even do it in front of him. So anyways, what I do is I have my Alexa, you can look it up on your phone, and I will just type in face yoga. And yeah, I do 10 to 15 minutes of face yoga. I have these smile lines, they're genetics. When I smile, I have a pretty big smile. And I'm actually always smiling. So I try to smooth those out with face yoga in the mornings. I mean, guys, I'm just trying to do what I can before I start pumping my face with filler. I don't think it's time for me to start putting filler in my face. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I do intend on eventually getting Botox and filler. I just don't feel like I need or want to, because nobody needs to do that stuff. I don't want to do it just yet. I want to wait a couple more years, although I do want to make my lips a little bit bigger, so that's another story. All right, so I already told you guys about staying hydrated, but staying moisturized is also key. I don't have anything in particular that I use. I have so many creams, okay? This is a daytime and a nighttime one. You should be doing this when you wake up, and you should do this before you go to bed. Something else that I also like to do, here are some more. I like I said, I don't have like one single product that I swear by. Yeah, I don't have like a holy grail. It's just the entire routine. I'll switch it up a little bit. I'll tweak it here and there. So yeah, like I said, these are so cute. My mom got me these hyaluronic acid serum capsules. With my face yoga that I do in the mornings, I will also look up facial massages. You can look these up on YouTube. You can look these up on TikTok. Honestly, guys, this stuff is free. You just find these things for free. I remember when I was young, I remember when I was a kid growing up in the 90s and in the 2000s, like people would sell workout videos. Do you guys remember P90X? That thing was like $200. You can find workout videos for free on YouTube. I love the internet. There's so much good information out there. Yeah, so stay moisturized. Oh, obviously we're not just gonna talk about the face, like just work out. Obviously, if you're gonna work out your face, work out your body. It's not just for vanity reasons. Honestly, it's really good for health. This is my favorite lotion right now that I'm using for my body. Jergens Ultra Healing. It's got vitamin C, A, and B5. I swear by it. It's so good. I love it. I freaking love it. I slather this stuff on my neck and on my chest too. I should be doing this stuff. I kind of like this better than the stuff I'm wiping on my face currently, but that's another story. All right, so you guys, it's okay to shave your face. It's not just for the guys, like, right? I do recommend using these just because I have tried putting like a regular razor to my face, and I think it's because the hair that we have is not as coarse, it's not as thick as what the men have. It was just like, it was too much. So this is so good for your mustache, for your peach fuzz on the side of your face. I have a unibrow, so like for my unibrow, I touch up, you know, as needed. It also exfoliates your face at the same time. Just make sure though, like you don't use it for too long because it could, you know, carry bacteria. Throw it out when you're done. And while I'm talking about exfoliating with body scrubs, I like to do DIY body scrubs. Sometimes I'll do like a coffee mix with olive oil or coconut oil and use that. That works really, really well. Dry brushing, my dry brush I just threw away, works so good for exfoliating. Whatever you want to use for exfoliating, please do it. stay moisturized. And like I said before to you guys, I don't have just one product that I just swear by, a whole bunch of different things all the time. So I have these in my home, these face sheets. I actually have some for my feet because I'm a stripper and my feet hurt all the time. I haven't used those yet. Eye masks. This is my favorite one right now. I don't want to do like makeup or anything like that, but I did want to show you guys things that I do like to put on my skin. This is a body Illuminizer. This is actually from the Dollar Tree. I've had it for quite a while. And the reason why I love this, and here's another one. This is from Victoria's Secret. This stuff, anything with like shimmer, guys, don't be afraid to play with glitter, shimmer. Honestly, you know what? Like, if you're gonna take anything from this video and it's not any of these beauty things, it's that at this age, I'll tell you what you're too old for. You're too old for caring what anybody else thinks about you, or for you thinking that you're too old to do anything. Okay? All right, so these shimmer lotions I love so much. It makes your skin look really nice and glowy, especially when the sun hits it. Wraps up most of the video. Like I said, there will be a part 2 to this. I think that a lot of it has more to do with your perspective and the way that you think and just listening to all of the outside noise. So I want to make a video on that. While I'm at it, I do want to say that don't be afraid to dress however you want, okay? Don't be afraid to have fun, and like don't put an age limit on being playful with your style or your makeup, or this is not the time for you to be looking for outside validation. Honestly, this is the time for you to give yourself permission to be exactly who you want to be and do whatever the hell you want. Literally, I do all of this stuff because I like to take care of my body. But to be honest, like none of this matters. This is the end of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.